Under 16 girls match this time around. It's UNSW and Temora, the Bunnies and the Titans. Temora in the predominantly red strip. Mike Sheen and Gab Rose with you for this one. Temora in the red. UNSW in a... That's a rather funky design in that one. I'm not sure how to describe that.
No.
But...
let's hope it's cool for them.
Yes. I'm sure the football won't be cool as we get underway. There's the whistle to start the game. Temora running right to left. You're more familiar with the girls' game, Gab, than I. I did note a couple of familiar names in the Temora side for those who follow rugby league. Macrone, Reardon, familiar names for the rugby league community of a certain vintage, of which I am one. The Titans on the attack here. Up-tempo start to this game. They've got numbers on the right-hand side here. They have to score in the corner, and they do. Nicely worked there for the Titans. They open their account inside a minute.
Couldn't get a better start than that.
No, that's a perfect start for the Titans. Let's see what the Bunnies have got in reply.
She had all the time in the world then, that link to hand off to the winger, who scored comfortably in the corner.
That was a nice piece of play from the Titans. Country Girls, one of the local teams from around this region. Now, UNSW, let's see what they've got. There's a good short ball for Elphick. Elphick through the line. Touch was made.
She looks like one to watch. Bit of speed.
Certainly Amelia Elphick. I don't know if they do the sprints between games, but an age group sprint might be interesting over 30 or 40 metres.
Yeah, I think she'd be a contender from what I've seen. Yeah. Not sure many will be keen to line up in this heat.
No. Ball out wide and it goes to ground. Sienna Durante couldn't hold on to the pass. So it's Temora 1, Wagga nil, UNSW nil. Feels strange to see the red and green and not say South Sydney. I need to train myself that it's UNSW. They are wearing the red and green of South Sydney. Well, that is a very...
and in the same precinct. Very close by.
Yes, certainly no issues with the geography there, crossing boundaries. East might argue otherwise, but, well, UNSW being not too far from Randwick, so knowing my Sydney geography, we've got a ball down, so it'll be a turnover to UNSW.
They promote the ball nicely tomorrow. They're running some nice open play with some switches and dumps.
Let's see what the Bunnies have got here in their attack.
Looks like they're going straight up the field, trying to get some new players on the field.
Penalty goes to Temora by the looks of it. Be a Temora penalty.
I'd say that's a discretion in the box. Maybe one came on before the other one went off.
Okay. So they'll get the ball just short of the 10-metre line here, Temora. So too many players on the field for the Bunnies. Now Temora, they've got, that's a nice sweeping run to the left-hand side. They'll peel back this way again. Certainly got their plays set out here, the Titans. Nice dump on the right-hand side. Swing it back. They like this right-hand side. They've got numbers again in the corner. It's a lovely play for Temora. They're 2 up. And the Titans fans in the grandstand here at Jubilee Park certainly enjoying what they've seen from their girls.
No wonder they like that corner. They've gone there twice and come away with 2 tries with just a simple coming one way, shifting it back to where they came from and finding an overlap.
So they're certainly off to a flying start here, the Titans, this afternoon. You get their full complement on the park. The diminutive number 1 is Indy Wildsmith. Very warm afternoon. Not sure how much longer we'll continue with live play here at Jubilee Park. Temperature in the high 30s. Decision not up to us, of course, but there's a good touch on Sofia Ignatenko. Hope I got that correct. Ignatenko in the 3 shirt for the Bunnies.
They're going for a strike dump here by the looks of it. She's going through.
Needs to offload. They get the score this time. That was an easy decision for the referee there to award that try. So UNSW on the board, 2-1. They trail the Titans.
I think both coaches from the teams will be looking to tighten up their line defence. Each time a team's been down there, they seem to come away with a try.
Yeah, it does seem to be happening fairly easily and frequently, so I'll be hoping they can create something. Indy Wildsmith in the 1. She's the diminutive number 1. I know how she feels. Vertically challenged.
They're doing some buddies straight up the field there. Now they're in line attacking. Let's see if they go back to what's worked for them the last few times.
They want to go that right-hand side. Temora, they haven't spread out. The ball's gone to ground. They read it perfectly, Temora. They set for that right-hand side. Had the play called and they knew what they were doing. The ball just wouldn't stick a little bit high, that pass.
And it wouldn't be the traditional way you'd go, because for most people that's your left to right-hand pass. Which is more for your left-hander.
Yes.
So it's interesting to see they might have a few left-handers in there, in amongst their ranks.
Yes. A few goofies in the side. Left-handers. He might have... Well, there's an intercept for Temora. She's away. They're going to play on for now. Don't think she's got the... Oh, she might have the pace to get there. She will. Intercept try for Temora. They were going to call it up. I think that's Alice Fogarty with the intercept.
They did look like they were going to call it up there, call the late pass, but they played an advantage. And to Temora, they just kept going and...
Play to the whistle.
Great run there. She'll definitely want to come off for a sub and a few high fives for that great effort she just put in.
Yes, that, I suspect speed is not her forte, Alice.
Was a great run there all the way to the line. Well done, Alice.
She had enough juice in the tank to get to the line. But now the Bunnies down by 2. 3-1 the scoreline against them. Looking to really go up tempo here. Morrison. It's Sarah Morrison in the 4. Chloe Smith. Morrison again.
They need to try and spread the middles bit of here, Uni of New South Wales. Here they go, coming back with a sweep play.
Now they come to the right-hand side.
That looks
Morrison.
like a try. Nope.
No, they're going to say turnover. Good defence from Temora. They did well to hold out.
At least they were asking some questions there in the defence.
Now Temora upfield, not looking to dump to the box. Take it straight up the middle. Unusual tactic from the Titans. UNSW would have expected a dump to the box.
Oh.
Now they've got numbers to the left-hand side. Oh, she held that beautifully. Matisse Reardon, one of the players with a familiar surname. There'll be a turnover on the last, though. Penalty to UNSW.
They do like using the ball, this Temora team. It's great to see.
They're certainly putting pressure on the Bunnies.
Let's see what they can do coming off their line now. They're trying to get some fresh legs on the field.
Now they appeal to the right-hand side, UNSW. Tag was made. That's Sienna Durante. Durante again taking it up, but the referee says turnover on the last.
They just couldn't get their speeds to there in Amelia up for a strike dump.
Amelia Elphick in the 11. Now Temora. One held up. Left to right pass there from Lara Curry.
Ball down. That's a let off.
So UNSW in possession. They'll play it on their own 10. Back to the middle of the ground. Are they going to sweep left for a dump? No, they'll keep going.
Straight up the middle here.
Ball goes to ground again. I'm sure there'll be some slippery hands out there this afternoon.
Yeah, combination of sweat and the water and obviously sun cream, and it's not a good combination trying to hold the ball.
Here's a chance for Temora. That was Curry, I think, making the run, and penalty goes to the Titans.
Let's see if they go back to what's been working well. They've got 2 minutes left in this half.
It's Indy Wildsmith, or Wildsmith rather. Temora happy to buy a little bit of time. And they're going to run a play to the left-hand side. Touch is made. That's Kelly Gregory to play it in the 11.
Much better defence here by UNSW. See if they can finish the set off. Well, back they go.
There's Gregory keeping it alive, but the touch is made. Penalty to Temora, though. So they get another set of 6 on the 7.
They've got about 1:15 to try and hold strong here in line defence. It's not easy when you're giving away repeat sets.
They've had 2 in reasonable time, so the referee might blow a third one and put someone in the...
Ooh, second play,
That's
dummy
a dummy half
court.
run, yes. Dummy half run, so a turnover automatically. UNSW with about a minute remaining in the first half, looking to find some points.
That was a nice drive there, and they've drawn another penalty against them by the looks of it.
I'd say it's the same offence. Too many players. So it looks like they're jumping the gun a couple of times.
They're eager, but the coach won't be happy with giving away those penalties like that.
Those ones are the ones that can be avoided by the players. They just need to hold fire for just a fraction longer. Swing to the left, Wildsmith.
About one more play in him, I'd say. They might want to look to get it down for somebody to scoop through if they're actually watching the clock.
There's the siren. Long ball out wide, goes down, so it won't matter. That's half time, and at the break, it's Temora. Surprise leader, it's fair to say, 3-1 over UNSW. UNSW would be disappointed with where they're at the moment. They'd certainly want to be a bit close. A couple of silly errors from them, giving away penalties for too many players. Certainly things they can be addressing. Temora would be delighted with what they've seen in the first half.
I think so. I think both coaches will have a little bit to say in terms of just trying to hold the ball and complete their sets of 6, particularly in this heat. It's all about ball control and field position.
So if UNSW can cut out those silly errors and give away the penalties they are, they're certainly looking like they've got the potential to put points on.
I agree. Let's see how they come out in this second half. They need to look at being the first try scorer to try and get their way back into this game.
Kate Bruce down below us, the Temora coach, just pointing out a few things to her team at the break.
She looks very calm there, which is a good sign as a coach. Probably giving them a few key messages to concentrate on in this second half.
There's the call, 30 seconds to the restart of play. I'll break from there, huddle in a moment.
Nice enthusiastic cheer there.
Yes.
Straight onto the field, they are ready to go, the Temora Titans.
As they should be. UNSW, by contrast, wasn't a lot of noise out of their end.
No, they've got the tap, though. Let's hope they start with a really good set of 6.
So the clock is running. We'll get underway in a moment. There's the siren.
I nearly got confused then with the referee. It's quite a similar colour jersey, isn't it, when you look at them all lined out together?
Yes. I've been more concerned about the jerseys clashing. I know it's a bugbear of mine to see jerseys that are too similar, but thankfully here the two kits are distinct enough that we can distinguish one from the other. But yes, that referee's uniform, I think they call it magenta. Very similar to the Temora Titans in their predominantly red. So we see UNSW turn it over.
Oh, I thought it might have been a 6 to go there, but it's ruled as thrown into her.
Okay. So we're a minute into the second half. Temora leading 3-1.
Looks like they're going to come to their box to try and get some fresh subs on.
Yeah, 60 seconds in and they're already making changes. I saw Lily Block coming off. One of the subs coming off for the Titans. 15 is Alexia Lancaster.
It was a disappointing end to that set, but they did get all the way down the other end of the field, so they'll be quite happy with that.
UNSW doing likewise, going to head to the box, dump and make the changes.
That was a great run there.
Made good ground here.
Chloe Smith. Oh, they've done it again.
So that'll be a third one for UNSW. Too many players. The coaching staff will need to address that. Brianna Anderson won't be too thrilled with that. Another 10 metres for...
And that's just easy metres, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say that's for descent. Heavy contact there from the 22 in Holly Brown, trying to force the error. She's done so.
She got away with that one, I think.
Yes, I thought there might have been a penalty the other way for a forceful touch there, but the referee saw it otherwise. Ruled ball down. There's a forceful touch. Referee says, yeah, we are going to award a penalty there.
I think that's fair enough penalty.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. We've said during the day the referees have had a very good game so far.
There's their flyer. She's through. Elphick.
Was the touch made?
Oh, great touch.
I think the touch was made. Elphick couldn't split the gap. I'll come to the left-hand side. That's Durante. Elphick trying to spark something. She'll go out a dummy half. Look to offload Durante. Ball goes down, but the touch was made first.
Elphick's definitely their strike player, isn't she? If they can get the ball down for her with that speed, she's getting through most of the time.
Final play. Elphick with it now. Fires a long ball out to nobody in particular. Haven't said that name too many times today.
And unfortunately in that, they went back 10 metres, which just gives 10 free metres to Temora. Now they drive up the field.
Certainly not what they were looking for. Now Temora on the counter-attack. Over the 10-metre line, the touch was made. Good touch made by...
Looks like she's going down.
Temora. It's Elphick, our flyer, down, and she's in trouble. It's the first time we've had a serious injury today, Gab, so you might have to help me out here. What's the protocol with...
They'll try and get her off if she's safe to move. I'd say she's just landed as she dived
awkwardly.
there, awkwardly maybe on her hip bone.
Yeah. So the clock continues to run.
Yeah, no time off in this game, particularly with 20 fields or whatever's running.
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Anybody who's here today will tell you there's a lot of fields out beyond where we are on the stadium field. There's another 2 or 3 games underway. I think there's games behind us, though. They were this morning. Now Temora on the 7.
They're doing a better job there, UNSW. They're getting out off their line, so which takes away the opportunity for any dives, and we've got a forward pass there.
So
great defence by the middles.
Good call from the referee there. UNSW get the ball on their own 7. Clock showing about 6.5 minutes.
They're not out of this game yet, UNSW. If they can get the next try, they're right back in it because they're starting to drive really well up the field.
It's only a 2-score game, and we've said that a couple of times today. Only a 2-score game, but 2 scores in this format's not too much. As we see Morrison trying to break through the line. That's Chloe Smith. And that'll be a turnover on the last.
They just need to try and work on getting maybe a set play coming into that last touch.
No touch there. Now it's made just short of halfway. Referee says play on even though the touch was made. Good run there from Lara Curry. Now they'll peel back to the Right-hand side.
Nice in and
A
away.
little bit of space here. That's Curry again, making a good run. Lizzie Cooper was on the outside in the 9. Curry looking for an option. Back to the open side right. That's Lani McCrone. Sister Maisie also in the side today. We've got numbers out wide. It goes to ground.
Ooh.
Pass was high.
They do like scoring on the wing out there, don't they?
Yes, especially on that left-hand side. Although they worked the right side in the first half, so surprised they didn't come back that way. A little play they like to run down that right-hand side.
They're still going better driving here. If they can get some troops on here, UNSW. Here they come now.
This time no problem with the interchanges, but the ball goes to ground at the wrong moment. They got their subs on cleanly this time, UNSW.
Yeah, that is an improvement. As we said, there's been 3 instances.
And
now
here's
they'll
a
get
chance for them. Forward pass, lost ball.
We've got Elphick back on now. Let's see if they can get her in a position to get through.
She seems to have recovered from that knock a little bit earlier. Good short ball there for Romilly McGrail. There's Elphick, back to McGrail. Trying to draw the defender.
Out.
Tried to suck the defender in, but couldn't do so. 4 minutes and change remaining in this one. 3-1 Temora. Bit of an upset. Elphick gets it over the top. Can't find a player, though.
No, there was a chance. That was a chance.
Just not able to convert those chances at the moment. UNSW.
No, and time's not on their side at the moment. There's only about 3.5 minutes to go. So if I was the Temora coach, I'd be telling him to hold that ball as she runs away.
Here's a chance for them down the western touchline. It's Lani McCrone. He's back. Touch is made. Great touch there. They need to get back and play quickly on the 7.
They're making some subs here. Another great run there by the winger for Temora.
Indy Wildsmith going on for McCrone, who made that run. They cut out Wildsmith. Now she gets it, the diminutive number 1. She'll go herself. That'll be the last. She'll play it on the 7. Now they come back to the right-hand side. And a turnover.
They really need a try in this next set. Or a penalty at least to give them a chance down at the line.
Inside 3 minutes remaining in this one. Temora up 3-1. No score in the second half. Ball on the deck. Souths, or UNSW. There's another $1 in the jar. It's an old habit. It's a hard one to break.
Elphick.
There's Elphick down the eastern touchline. She will go all the way. Can't coach speed. Amelia Elphick in for Temora. That's
3-2.
Second. And 3. That's her first, and 3-2 to Temora.
Yeah, there was nothing on there. She just went towards her box, and I'm not sure, one of the players might have pulled out of the touch, but she went flying down the sideline. And you're right, you cannot teach speed.
If only they could teach me that. Would have been handy
I'm
a long
with you
time
on
ago.
That one.
Would have been handy a long time ago. Good over the first 15 or 20, and after that, yeah, it was paddling.
You never looked like Elphick running down the sideline there?
No. I was...
A different skill set.
Yeah, that's why I'm up here and not down there. I know they're juniors, but that's why I'm up here and not out there.
All right, they really need to stay strong here, UNSW. They cannot afford to let a try in, or it's game over.
Temora doing well. Touch made just outside the 7. Just over 90 seconds to go.
Just want to hold the ball for here, Temora, if they can. Play out the set of 6.
Lily Block in the 4. Nice ball to the outside. Had a player there, just couldn't reach. I think that's Indy Wildsmith. They just couldn't reach her.
This might be the last throw of the dice here for UNSW. They need to either get a try or get a penalty to give them a few extra touches.
60 seconds remaining in this one.
It's a nail-biter.
It is. We had a thriller in the 18 girls with a score on the final play of the game to level it up. Will we see a similar thing here? UNSW touch made about 10 metres out. Eastern side of the ground, inside 40 seconds to go.
I think this is their last chance. They need to get it
keep
down.
it alive. They've got numbers to the left-hand side. Touch is made. That's the last. On the 7, that was Sophia Ignatenko. Last play, last chance. Saloon doors swung wide open. It's a shocker. That was not what they were looking for.
No, they somehow needed to get that ball away on the play before the link was running into a hole.
Now, Temora, can they hold on for the final handful of seconds? Nothing silly from the Titans, and they'll record a 3-2 victory.
Just playing this set out, waiting for the hooter.
Ball goes to ground from block. There's the siren, though. Time beats them. Father Time says that'll do us. And Temora, a bit of an upset victory, 3-2 over UNSW in this under-16 girls match. Up next, the under-12 girls. It's Orange and Canberra City Magic.
Extreme weather threshold. All play is suspended. I repeat, all play is suspended. We have reached our weather threshold. All games are suspended. It will reconvene at 6:30 p.m. Messages will be immediately sent to our field coordinators. The revised draw will be placed, the evening's games will be placed on all social media channels, the New South Wales webpage and the New South Wales apps. I repeat, we have now reached our extreme weather threshold. All games are suspended. Between the states.